Hi, my name is Paul and this is PJT Ventures. Join me while I ramble on like an empty dump truck. Today's ramble, we are working on the fuel system. I've yet to service the fuel system of the Letourneau Model D scraper. So we'll see if we can get this apart. So there's two filters. Looks like this is the primary, and then there's a secondary on the other side. We're gonna try to see if I can. You gotta always start your projects with a clean pail. I'm gonna see if I can catch some of the fuel in this guy, and so I heard gurgling, but I don't see any diesel. It'll probably wait until I'm not prepared. Anyway, so yeah, I haven't done any work on the fuel system. We'll see how dirty they are when they come out of here. Look at that, first try, 5/8. This is the kind of tools I need in my life. The combination fire starter / wrench holder. Anyways, so I'm hoping I can get some, oh yeah, look, there it goes. I'm hoping I can get some numbers off of this guy. I was able to get lots of numbers off of the other. You know what, I think we're gonna close this because I think this is just gonna hold. I think this canister is gonna pop loose, so I'll bring this out here. I was able to find the majority of the filters from the filters that came out of the machine, with the exception of a couple. There it is. There we go. So what do we got here? Well, I want that. Okay, there we go. There. Oh. Okay. Will this come out of there? Yes, it will. Okay. Good. So, let's see what this looks like. Let's see what this looks like. Oh yeah. Look at that. Definitely some grime in there. No water. Looks like there might have been some, at one point there might have been some rust. Looks like that might still be a good seal. You never know. You never know when you take out some of this old stuff if you're going to get a new seal with your new filter. But looking down in there, well, there's a cork gasket in there too. But that's not bad. That's not bad. I think we'll go and pop the other one loose as well. See if we can get it clean, get it out. There goes my neighbor. He's sound bombing my video right now. Let's see if we can sneak a shot. There he goes. The mighty versatile bidirectional, ahead of its time. Okay, we'll go to this guy now. He's tucked up inside there. See if we can find a spot for the camera. I'm gonna just pause here for a sec. Okay, now this is the probably, I'm guessing this is the secondary filter. Now it looks like it maybe had a drain. I don't know, can you see that? Or is that in the way? This looks like it had a, sorry, looks like it had a drain valve on the bottom, but I think it's been stripped, or the little T-handle has been broke off. So I think we'll just, same as the other, crack the top and see if we can get this guy to pop loose. Hopefully I can find some filters for it. I don't really think it's showing, excuse me, I don't think it's really showing symptoms of having a clogged filter, but they are the last filters to be changed on the machine since I've got it. So no hurt in doing some maintenance. I would like eventually to kind of dive into why it smokes, why it smokes so much. I mean, it's probably self-explanatory in that it's old. It's old, but also, I mean, it takes a lot to get warmed up, and I mean, maybe it's just wore out, maybe it needs, you know, a bunch of stuff. It does have about, I think, about 5,700 hours on the engine. There we go. So I mean, it's and it is from the 50s, so I shouldn't be too hard on it. It is. Okay, how's this one looking? Okay, get past that. Oh yes, perfect. Okay, let's take this guy out. Let's do a little looky-loo. Here, maybe I can. There, how's that look? It's got a big cork gasket. Keep that. And then, what do we got here? I was really, oh, look at that cute little guy. I was really hoping for numbers, but this guy, here, we'll just, there was a little bit of sludge in there. So I was hoping for numbers, but both of these don't have numbers on them. Oh well. So this one did have a little bit of kind of fine particulate in the bottom, and this guy, of course, he had lots of big stuff, but yeah, no numbers. Anyways, that concludes the removal portion of our programming. We'll see if we can find some new little filters. I just heard something pop in here. What was that? Oh, the spring. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a bit of grime down there. Oh, there's an oil. Oh, I know what there is. There's a snap ring. There's a snap ring that holds the spring keeper down there, and looks like there's a little rubber. Looks like there's a little rubber washer or kind of seal there, but that's easy to clean. I wonder too if I could maybe replace this with a new drain. See what I can find. Yeah, this looks, nope, that one looks different. But I've seen this. You can see this is left-hand threads on there, and there probably was a little T-handle that was crimped, and this of course was when you tightened it, thinking you'd be, with the left-hand threads, you'd be pushing it up, which would unseat it, let the fuel or the water or the debris or whatever come out, and then when you'd loosen it, thinking you were, you know, going left-hand, then the left-hand threads would actually come back down and seat. Okay. Oh, it looks like there's a seal up here, and it looks like it's in good shape too. It stayed up in the cast housing there, so we'll see what we get with the filters. Okay, I was able to get some new filters for the two fuel filters, and so they look a little different, but so this is, I guess it's gonna fit. I hope it fits. It looks like it should fit. Came with some new gaskets. And then this guy, he looks very similar. He looks similar to this guy. So pretty close, maybe a little bit longer, but I think it's kind of spring-loaded in that second one. But we'll start with this first one. I think I just put this back in there. So, I mean, really it just has a, here, we'll see. It has a, so these are the two original cork ones, and then inside there it just has a, it actually looks like it would fit better, because if you look in there, you know what, let's do this. It actually looks like, let's see if we can get in the sun. That taper, there's like a taper in there. That taper looks like it would fit the, looks like it would fit into that nicer. And if you look on this, whoever installed the last one, they just kind of jammed this cork against that edge there, and I mean, I guess it was probably doing an okay job, but looks like whoever had the last, whoever changed this last didn't put the correct one in there. I actually got these filters from our little local parts store, and they went off their, I think it was, I don't know if it was the Baldwin or if it was Wix or who it was, but like, I mean, these are Baldwin numbers, but she had a, the parts lady had a breakout for this very machine. It actually had all the filters listed, so I'm actually kind of glad there wasn't a number on this one, because it looks like this was incorrect, and looks like that cloth one was actually how it was supposed to be. So we'll get this cleaned up. And okay, so I got this guy cleaned out. Now we'll try this filter, the F916-C. Now we got a bunch of little washers and some gaskets. Hopefully this big gasket fits. Look at that. Perfect. This guy might be, yeah, I don't think he's for anything else. So it looks like this fabric just kind of Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. This guy, yeah, it looks pretty good. Here, we'll go look up in there. So, yeah, so this, he's got a little snap ring, that retaining ring that holds him. It doesn't look like these two guys wouldn't match the diameter of that. So, and that's a nice brass seal up there. So we'll just leave that. And then you can see how there's kind of this taper right there that's going to push against this. Oh yeah, it's going to push against that. So hopefully that works. Here, we'll put this on. Okay, I forgot to bring down a jerry can of diesel. So we'll all take a trip down memory lane to when we were teenagers. No, we won't. Okay. It has a theft-proof screen. I can't even steal my own diesel. Okay, we'll go over to this one. I wanted to fill this filter with diesel first. Let's see if we can get this. I didn't want to have to go up to the farm and get another jerry can, so I had brought this hose to actually help purge the fuel system once we get it going. But here, well, don't try this at home, kids. Let's see if we can. Come on. Okay, it's working. There, it's working. I need to get lower yet. Can you see that? Oh no. No, no! Oh, ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's gonna take forever. Okay, well, see if we can come up with a different plan. I should have gone on the outside. Ah, it's working. I'll leave it there. Silliness. Silliness. Oh yeah, it's half full now. Anyways, so yeah, I have this little hose and I have a little vacuum pump that I thought I would try to maybe pull some of the air out of the system. Pre-fill these canisters and then try to purge it as much as we can before we start it, or try to start it. I've kind of been holding off on this just because I wanted to make sure that it was a nice warm day. And so I don't think we're going to see much difference in performance, because just by how clean the filters looked. And I mean, it's, someone obviously has changed, has changed them, because there was one that was wrong in it. So there we go, look at that, it's filling up nice. So hopefully we can get it to start again. It's always a it's always a gamble messing with the fuel system, but I just was that's probably good now. We'll let that guy go back. Okay, we'll put this on now. Okay, so put a little bit of lubrication on there. Just one last clean on this surface. And then see if we can get this in there. Look at that. Okay. Now, okay, looking good. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, so there is no spring, but that fabric does seem fairly squishy, so hopefully that hopefully this is all kind of factory. And let's snug this up. Is that it? I guess it is. Yeah. Okay, good. Looking good. So there is a little port right here that I thought we could maybe pull from, but I think we'll get the second one in first and kind of purge it all at once. But this guy looks pretty good so far. Make sure this is tight. Yeah. Okay. Good. All right, on to the next. Okay, so here's the second filter. I think this would be the secondary filter, maybe, or anyways, it came with, and I think these were factory, these cork style seals. And then you can see this guy, he has some ridges on there that look like they would align, but also, you know, they'd seal nice. Different than that other one that had the kind of the cloth string element. Anyways, it has a little rubber keeper and a spring in this one. So there's a little rubber seal and a little washer here. But this guy had the drain cock, or the drain, broken, and by chance I happened to find another one, a little bit different style, but still has the left-hand threads that, or these are right-hand threads, but still has a drain for it. So I think we'll try to switch this guy out so that we can drain the drain water or whatever's in there. And I think Yeah, I think it'll work. I got some, I think this is 9/16. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to use. I should have, wonder if I could get a pair of pliers on this bit. Yeah, let's try that. You see that? Oh, let's try right about here. Oh, maybe I gotta use a pipe wrench. Tighten this guy up a bit. Anyways, hopefully we can switch this guy out. Oh, maybe I'll have to go up to the house. Oh, we got it. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Let's see what we got in there. Yeah, I did some reading. If your fuel filters are plugged, then your engine can blow black or you can overheat. This guy always seems to blow white until it gets really, really under load. So I don't think that, I mean, every bit of service, of course, helps an engine, but I don't think we're going to see a drastic change in the way the engine behaves. I mean, it still has lots of power. It'll sit there and just spin indefinitely, which is totally cool. I think I'd love to maybe later on we can do some injector work. Also maybe some setting of valves and timing, and I've started to kind of look into it a little bit. I am not a mechanic by any means, but it is something cool that would be neat to see. So maybe we can all learn together. I do like how yeah, everything on this machine just keeps coming together. So I was fortunate and I reached out to a fella in British Columbia. He has a channel that does Detroit diesels, and he put a call out to the, I think it was a Detroit chat group, and they were able to find the original build sheet from Detroit for Letourneau for this very engine. So that's how we found out what year it is. And so I'll post a picture of the build sheet for this very unit from Detroit, which is totally awesome. So that's something really cool. And yeah, really cool. And yeah, so maybe we can in the summer pull the valve cover off and maybe poke around in there a little bit. Okay, there is, so this looks really good. This guy, the cork gaskets, the spring, the new drain, but I believe we need to change the gasket. Okay, I got this little hooky screwdriver. See if we can get this guy out. I'm hoping. What's this here? It's some broken. Okay, there we go. All right, that's good. It's nice when it comes out easy and you got to battle them. Looks like there was almost some kind of damage right there. Oh well. Yeah, it came out nice and clean, and now we'll try the new one. But yeah, you never know what you're gonna get. I mean, so much get lost. I mean, this could have Detroit filters, it could have Letourneau filters, it could have Westinghouse filters, it could have filters that were old stock from, you know, 10 years before, from the 40s or the early 50s, and then the serial numbers. So you never know what you're going to get, but that looks like it went in perfect. So I'm going to go fill up that filter and see if we can get this together. Okay. Now she's gonna be sloppy. See if we can do this without spilling too much. I probably filled it too much. Come on. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now, let's see if we can get that in there. Yeah, excuse me. I've been, yeah, pretty excited about getting to use this more, but now it's time to get some farming done. I'm gonna be seeding right away. It was kind of a wet rain day last night, and it's just starting to dry up now, so perfect timing. Yeah, that looks good. Spring's doing its thing. Oh yeah, looking good. Okay. Good. What size was that? .11/16. all 16ths. Okay. Tighten that guy up. Now, better make sure this, that's a tough spot to get in there. So I thought about using a little suction pump to try to purge, but I don't know if there's actually any I don't know if there's actually any, pull this out of here. Excuse me. I don't know if there's actually, this looks like a return line. This looks like it feeds into this. Here, I'll pull you back here. Okay, so this line comes down here and goes into this. I'd assume this is some type of pre little pump, or I don't know, it looks like this maybe. Oh, I see what happens. This line here probably comes in and pumps up into this guy, and then this guy pumps through the filter and goes into that that rack right there somehow. So or into this, yeah, looks like it feeds into there. So I wonder, it looks like other people have taken this guy out, and there's even one on top there. There's a, looks like a I wonder. Okay, so part of me I doubt there's a check valve. So it comes from the fuel tank up to this guy, drops in here, through this filter, leaves, goes to that little pump, from the pump, pumps through the next canister, and then goes to into the fuel system, into the motor somehow. So a part of me is doubtful that this would have a check valve, but we're gonna try. And I thought maybe we can listen to see if this, maybe there's some little ball check valve or something at the end of it. I got this. This is just a little vacuum pump. I don't think it's really designed to suck fluid, but we'll just put this. So that just goes. I can actually feel the filter. So I wonder if maybe a guy could wrap this with tape and kind of just jam it in there. Maybe we could pull enough from the fuel tank with this guy. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, so we'll just see what happens. See if we can put a little, make a little maybe it'll work. Let's try. I mean, I know there's threads and there's, maybe this will. Oh, look at that. There, we got some fluid coming. What happens if I let go? I hear it hissing. Probably should put some Teflon tape on this. Yeah, I don't know if this is really going to be worth it, or, I mean, it brought the fuel up, but maybe oh, I didn't like that. Didn't like that. We'll drain this thing. Okay, we'll try this again. I don't really know. It doesn't seem like... Here, we'll do this. We'll dry this off. We'll see. I mean, there's more diesel in there now, but is there really a lot? Or did some of it drain down to the other one? Is this one even higher or lower than that other side? Oh, it looks like this one's higher. You know what? I think we'll try this just once more. I'll try to do it fast, but I think that other filter is higher than this one. So maybe a guy could do this over there, and maybe we would end up charging this guy. All right, let's do this. I don't think that really did much. But okay, well, we'll go to the other side now and see if we can do that to the other side. For all intents and purposes, it might just start and run and work out whatever but I do want to give it a fighting chance, because I think that'd work better. But okay, we'll switch sides now. Okay. Maybe a guy should be pouring diesel in the top of that thing. Let's see if we can pull some diesel. I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh, it's diesel right away. Now, only I have the drain plug. Okay. The plug. I think we're just gonna try it. probably would start if it didn't have a dead battery. Not really. Okay, we put some different batteries in it. Take two. Uneventful. With the right clouds, you can't even tell it's smoking. Okay, well, we got the filters changed, we took it for a bit of a run, and I think we got it actually pretty warm running it up and down the road like that, and it seems to be running nice and clean right now. There's no white smoke coming from it.
So I don't know if it's just that it's hot or if it's that the filters helped a little bit, but either way, she's running pretty good. So thanks again for joining me, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye for now.